The Adani-Hindenburg saga continues to unravel. On Thursday, it added yet another chapter, which might finally answer some of the pressing questions that have been raised about the Adani Group in recent weeks. While hearing a clutch of petitions, the Supreme Court formed a committee which will review the regulatory mechanisms and suggest ways to protect Indian investors against volatility of the kind which has been witnessed in the recent past. The committee will also investigate the Adani Group. The panel will be headed by former Apex Court Judge Justice Abhay Manohar Sapre. The other 5 members of the committee include O.P. Bhatt, a former chairman of the State Bank of India, retired Bombay High Court Judge Justice J.P. Devadhar, K.V. Kamath, the former chief of the New Development Bank of BRICS countries, Infosys co-founder Nandan Nilekani, and Somasekhar Sundaresan, a securities expert and lawyer. And what is the remit of the committee? First, it will look into the factors that led to the recent volatility in the securities market. Second, it will suggest measures to strengthen investor awareness. Third, it will investigate whether there was a regulatory failure in dealing with the allegations made against the Adani Group. And fourth, it will suggest measures to strengthen the statutory and regulatory framework. The committee has been directed to submit its report in a sealed cover before the court within 2 months. So, what do experts think of SC's decision and its possible result? Also, what comes next?
First and foremost, Supreme Court should be complimented for taking up a view on the subject by institutionalizing the process of inquiry. This is fundamentally very important in any kind of democracy. I think hereafter with this committee's report, the regulator will get a chance to probably strengthen their framework in form of creating the investigative based or inquiry based information which has been disclosed by one and everybody in future.
There are allegations of round tripping. There are allegations of foreign funds being used as fronts. So the challenges for the committee may go beyond our jurisdiction in that sense of from a geographical perspective, because there are Mauritian entities involved, there are other foreign entities involved which have investments in Adani Group of stocks. So to that extent, not just SEBI, maybe DRI or other investigative agencies may also have to be used by this panel.
But what will be the challenges that the committee might face?
I think everybody, every politician, bureaucrat, as well as businessman has been using this round tripping for ages, not just these couple of years, but probably for the last 20 years. And this is a market mechanism that needs plugging. And I'm not sure just 2 months would suffice for them to investigate or make recommendations and sort of come out with solutions which are implementable and which are effective.
The Securities and Exchange Board of India has also been directed to investigate Hindenburg's allegations against the Adani Group. It must probe whether there has been a failure to disclose related party transactions, whether there has been a violation of Section 19 of SEBI rules, and whether there was any manipulation of stock prices. SEBI shall file a status report before the court within 2 months.
SEBI has to look at the exchange data firstly as to what is the flows or the last 1 or 2 years, which is the profile of investors who have bought shares of these Adani Group of companies. 2 is where are they located? Has there been good KYC done? Has SEBI been able to identify the ultimate beneficial owners of these investors?
Ultimately, how will the Adani Group be affected by these developments?
Because company has disclosed all the information. So all the reason to believe that the company has been fair and transparent. And after that, I think if this gets validated to the committee and thereafter Supreme Court and SEBI, then probably investor will remain much more confident going forward in the affairs of the group. So I would remain relatively more positive on the possibilities than otherwise.
The 7 listed companies of the Adani Group have lost about $135 billion in value since the Hindenburg report was published. Welcoming the Supreme Court order, the chairman of the group, Gautam Adani, has said that it will bring finality in a time-bound manner and that truth will prevail. If that happens, then the Apex Court's decision could play a part in laying to rest the doubts that may have emerged about the Indian capital markets.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.